Hey YouTube, this is a new segment from Simply Monica called What's Monica Eating? What's Monica Eating? And it's, just all about food, what goes with food and so forth. I love food, I love to eat, I love to talk about food, I love to cook. I have a blog, you'll see the link below, and it's Monica Eats New York .blogspot.com, and it's all about food. There's recipes on there, there's restaurant information, there's new restaurants there, there's celebrity restaurants on there, there's all different types of things that you can find on Monica Eats New York .blogspot.com. And and when I do move, then it'll be Monica Eats New York, and it'll be Monica Eats Delaware or Maryland or wherever have you. So, I love food. Anyway, so, but my food for today is what I'm going to eat, which is a little bit early to eat this, but I'm a sweet eater and I don't really care. It's from Martha's Country Kitchen. Nope, Martha's Country Bakery. Okay, and this is in Queens, New York. And, they have a bakery slash eatery, which is one side is nothing but bakery items and cupcakes and cheesecakes and danishes and pastries and muffins and so forth. And on the other side, we can get real food like burgers and fries and so forth. So it's very nice. It's been at that location for a very long time. And it's tasty, it's good. I've never eaten food there, but I've eaten the pastries before. I've had almost everything that they have. So I've eaten the cheesecakes and the cupcakes and the elephant ears, which I love, which I was going to show you the elephant ears, but I haven't had one in a while, so it's kind of going. So, it has everything, and it's really good. So, what I have today is a cupcake. See? Simple cupcake. But, let me tell you the difference between this cupcake and other cupcakes. Now, this cupcake frosting, coconut, the paper, got cake. Simple, like everybody else. But see the frosting to cupcake ratio? Big difference. If you go to some of the more popular cupcake bakeries, where only know the New York one, but I know I think it's Pinkberry, something like that. It's in California, so you get the cupcake through the vending machine. Yeah. The cake frosting ratio is very important. I'm not a big cupcake fan or cake fan, but every now and then I do like cake. And I don't want to eat. I don't want to go through this much of frosting to get to the cake, because it's supposed to be even as possible. How big the cake is, your frosting should be either less than the length of the cake, or it should be equal to. It should not be above the cake, and you shouldn't have all this frosting all swirled around everything. That's just my preference, because when you bite it, because technically you're supposed to bite like this, like that. People eat with forks and so forth like that, but you're still doing the same thing. Now, you're supposed to eat it in that way, which gives you a nice bit of frosting as well as cake. Okay, fine. But if you have more frosting than cake, so basically all you're eating is frosting. Okay? But who wants to eat just frosting? Frosting is good. I'm a sweet eater. I love it. But you still want a nice ratio between cake and frosting. That's one of the differences between a commercial bakery and just a homemade, home-style, in-your-neighborhood bakery. Big difference. Commercial bakeries, I'm not knocking them, but I'm just saying, commercial bakeries are, they have to appeal to the masses. And the masses say bigger, more, and better. So people think the bigger it is, the better it is. The fancier it is, the tastier it is. That's not true. So So, you know, they buy those things, and there's nothing wrong. If you love them, you love them. That's what it is. But you getting so much frosting and so much sugar and so much sweets and just carbs and stuff like that going on. It's like it almost makes it unfun to eat that cupcake. And cupcakes especially should be fun. Cupcakes, pastries, desserts, you know, all that stuff should be fun. Why is it so big? So people see this little thing and people are like, oh, that's all? That's not big enough. You know, where's more? It should be have more frosting. And the frosting a little slanted a little bit. It's not perfectly round and perfectly, you know, piped on the cupcake. People are like, that doesn't look good enough. It doesn't have, this bakery doesn't have all them fancy dancy flavors and lavender and all these fancy dancy things. But it sells. Why? Because good is good is good regardless of what. If your food is good, people will buy it. It doesn't matter how it looks, well, it does matter how it looks. Can't even look at it ugly, but if it looks, you know, nice and, you know, presentable, people will buy it. I mean, this cupcake is a coconut lemon cupcake. So good. And I'm eating it for you on camera. So good. So, and the frosting is not too sweet. That's another thing with cupcakes. The frosting is so sweet that's the first thing your teeth hit is the frosting. Then your mouth goes into a shock because it is so sweet or filled with so much extra, you know, lavender and all that crap, all that fruit crap. And that's all you taste. And then the cake comes second, but it doesn't really matter because your mouth is filled with so much sugar and saliva and all of that, that's all you know is the sugar. That's it. So, and then you take that one, you eat that cupcake, however big it may be, you eat the cupcake, and then you don't want no more. You feel full, you feel weighted down, you feel heavy, because that's what all that sugar and carbs and so forth does for you. It weighs you down. If you ate a smaller cupcake, or like they have the cupcake bites or whatever, then you know, you'll be able to eat more, enjoy it better, and or go to a local bakery. Those are always great. Always great. I'm not knocking the big chains. Big chains are great as well. They started off small and they had to get somewhere, you know. But sometimes when you get too big, you lose your authenticity. So again, that's my little 8-minute you know, little spiel, I guess, about cupcakes. So that's what I'm eating today, is cupcakes. So at least for right now, anyway. Who knows what I'll be eating later on. So, and I'm sure it'll be something else that's good, because I'm always on the hunt for good food. Anyway, I'll see you later. Enjoy.